All right, good morning, cyber traders. Happy Monday, everybody. Good to see you all. I'm glad to be back. I was at a conference last week. I met some of the nice gurus. Hopefully, some of you saw some of the pictures I posted on my social media. I met Adam Mesh. I was with Kathy Lynn. I met this weekend. Andrew Keen, a bunch of people. Everybody from Wealth 365. A bunch of people there. It was great. But it's nice to get back into trading because it's going to be an exciting week. We got a couple of really nice movers this morning in pre-market. SOFI, oh my God, what a great move at 7 a.m. this morning. If you showed up at 8 o'clock, which is usually pretty much the time frame that everyone kind of shows up, what a nice little move on SoFi. And this is not the only one. There was another one that was even nicer. But look at 8 o'clock move from $8.36 all the way to $8.90. And I know a lot of you that are joining us today probably wondering, okay, how did it go up there and how did it get there? We're going to talk about that because there's a lot more to cover. Now, today is going to be a really, really big week. I just wanted to show up at this, and hopefully everybody else also getting these images that we're posting on our social media. But, and by the way, make sure you like us, ring the bell, and give us a thumbs up on all those images that you gave. So go out there and share it. Very, very important. Even leave a comment. That would be great. But you could see here, it is a very, very big week. The fabulous 7 stocks out there, which is going to be the 5, is going to be coming out. I'm looking forward to see what happens with AMD. You got Apple. Thursday is the big day. You got Apple. You got Amazon. You got Meta. You got a bunch of people on Friday. Thursday, which is a big one. We got Microsoft also is coming out this week. Got a bunch of people coming out. But a couple of good, but listen, we just don't wait for those. Those are just going to basically give us an idea what the market's going to be doing going on for today, this week or for the next 3 months. But very, very big week, probably the biggest week of the quarter of earnings announcements. But anyway, there was a really, really nice move on a couple of the stocks. First of all, SoFi did have earnings. You could see it right here. It came up this morning before the open. And you could see that's where that 7 o'clock move was right there. And you know what? Once that earnings came out, listen, we're not analysts. We're not trying to figure out is it good earnings, is it bad earnings, whatever it is. We just follow the money, and you can see SoFi's out there. But before we do that, let's talk about what happened last week. For some people that were not here, we'll just go over some of the good stocks that ran. So anyway, CRBP, what a really nice mover. Stock was absolutely fabulous. Stock started at 9:30. It was a great pre-market where it started from 10, went up to 16. The beautiful stock ran from $17 up to 30, ran all the way to $40 by 12 o'clock. Congratulations if you guys traded. This is what day trading is all about. CBRP, phenomenal run up. Rum also, nice. Rumble's been having some really good news that have been coming out on it. Stock was all the way back down to 3. The stock was around 11. Great pop up the last couple of days. Not only it's been a good day trade, it has actually been a really, really, really good swing trade also. But you could see beautiful run, $5 all the way to 6. And you could see how it was down here to 3, ran all the way to 7. Another couple of stocks I want to hit. AMSC was a nice little runner. $12.50 is $14. Not as nice as CRBP. We also had another one. Mara had a good move. Mara took a very, very big hit. Stock got crushed. Obviously, remember we talked about it. We talked about Bitcoin. Buy on rumors, sell on news. News came out. Coin also got hit. And you could see what happened with these stocks. So they finally came back down. Intel was a really nice short. They did come out with earnings. They didn't do too well. Another good stock I want to bring up was the MDAI. That one also, I'm putting that back on the watch list, by the way. So MDAI, same thing with that other one that we just found earlier. Is it this one I'm going to look at? No, let's go look at this one right here. There's one other one I want to keep an eye on. That's also moving up pretty well. But I want to also talk about some of the good losers. Okay, now remember, losers is our biggest problem. Losers is what really destroy your whole, interest of being successful in trading. But I want to get to Boyle because Boyle's on the big losers list. Let me tell you, good thing we got out of Boyle because Boyle's breaking all-time lows. It's testing this big support level right here. I think it broke it on this day. Yeah, 23.36. Yeah, not looking too good with Boyle. But let me tell you, we made money at Boyle. We watched it on a day trade. We saw it on a swing trade right around 27, 28. I know some got about 30, ran to 40. doesn't look as big as a move, but look at once it started breaking down. I'm so happy that we got out of that stock, and you could see it doing pretty well. One stock I'm a little ticked off about is SMCI. This stock was just so volatile. I was telling my friends, there's a place I hang out with a bunch of friends. We go for coffee in the morning, and it's this big coffee shop called 4 or 5. I think I posted it on my social media. But they always ask me, Fausto, my broker told me with this. And I said, you guys see SMCI. And I was just really ticked off that I sold it. It was just too damn volatile. The damn thing ran. We bought it on this day. It ran for like 410, ran to almost 500, came all the way back down. And I got out right around this 430. And I'm like, I wish I still had it. But I had it from the day before where we had around 380, where it had that big push. But look at it, looks pretty good. Earnings announcements coming out. I don't know what day it is. I got to look at the day. I'll find out. I'll share it with you. But they said they're going to beat earnings. That's why the stock was going to go up. They wanted to be ahead of the curve before it came out. Obviously, and SMCI, super microcomputers, has a lot to do with AMD, NVIDIA, and we all know how those things worked out. And by the way, want to keep an eye on the NVIDIA. I had the swing trade on NVIDIA, and it was getting a little nervous, backed off, but NVIDIA's looking pretty good right there. And like I said, not only we trade cheap stocks, we do trade, some brand name stocks. I know some of you get a little nervous, like, well, I'm not a fan if I don't trade stocks under 30. Okay, no problem. You want to do a little expensive stocks? Here's some of them. You can go out there and do it also. And NVIDIA, obviously doing pretty well. It's kind of holding it pretty strong. Now, let's go hop on what's going on this morning, because there are a lot of better stocks that had good volatility and good earnings. We know about SoFi. So SOFI back on that list. Listen, the market's not even open. Don't worry about it. We still got time. All right. Another thing that's moving, but she's starting to back off. Actually, let me change the screens. Hold on 1 second. Always forget to do this. And let's bring up our book viewer right here, so you can see where the orders are. Move this back down. There we go. So you can share both screens at one time. Oops. There we go. So we got SoFi. Let's go check out and see where the orders are. So SoFi, you got a couple of 40,000 share sellers right now, right around the $9 price range. Everybody see that right there? Big orders, 40,000 at $8.96, another 43,000 at $9. Makes perfect sense why I kind of tested these highs right around here. Got close to it, right around 830, starting to back off. I'm not seeing any buyers up until 18,000. So SoFi, we're going to keep an eye on that one. We got that on our watch list. A couple other ones here that I want to put on our watch. Oh, I forgot to also bring up Eli Lilly as a swing trade too. Eli Lilly is getting close to that all-time high. So Eli Lilly, put it on our watch list too. So we got that one. We got the Palm. Palm also, PALI. She had a great runner. She was beautiful this morning. 8 o'clock this morning, 60 cents. Thing ran to $1.20, up about 100%. It's already up 113%. She's got good orders out there. You got some 25,000 share buyer at 107. You got about 50,000 around 129. Got good iceberg orders. Nice little stock right there. Cheap little stock. PALI. So we're going to put that one on our list right there. REVB spread's pretty ugly. Biggest, it's up $9. I know it looks pretty good right here, but remember, tradable, non-tradable, very, very important. You don't want to get involved in some of these stocks when you have those big tradable. MDAI, this is the one I was talking about earlier. That one's going back on our watch list from Friday. It's going to go back on for today. That one's still looking pretty good. This one, about 300,000 shares. Spreads small. Tier size is small. Not interested in looking at that. HUBI, great volume on this stock, up 24%, but she's not really going anywhere. I had this up earlier. HUBC. And I wasn't too excited about it. It's got a pretty big order at $2. It's not over here on level on NASDAQ Bookviewer, but it is over here on level 4. You can see it must be on a different exchange. You got 56,000 I'm seeing right there. So we got something right there on that one. Hide these right here. And I'll tell you, SoFi, there it is right there. CVDT, not really interested in that one, but it was RVSN. All right, we're done there. Here's a stock that's getting destroyed this morning. It's a pharmaceutical stock. So remember, we know about pharmaceuticals. They do not come back. This stock, yes, was a $200 stock. And yes, this could happen. You go down to $1.50, okay? It was a steal. We could have took a big loss at 50. This is what we have to learn. And like I told you this week, is phase 3. So all my students, if you want to, we sent out an email, and if you're not a student, you want to know how to get into the classes, these are things we're going to focus on about controlling losses, because these things will put you right out of business. You got to be careful. What else we got over here? Nothing on the losers. On the New York Stock Exchange, 9%, we're done right there. So it looks like everything has happened to be on the NASDAQ as usual. That's why we're always a big fan on the NASDAQ market. All right, so not a lot. We got a lot of earnings that are coming out. After the close, we got Whirlpool, we got Crane. That's pretty much about it. Nothing great. Most of the stuff's going to come out. Let me bring it. Most of the stuff's going to come out tomorrow. You got Pfizer coming out tomorrow morning, GM. You got JetBlue. You got UPS. A lot of big brand names coming out tomorrow. Tomorrow, remember, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays is a big day. Now, also another big news too, just to remind everybody. So the Fed is actually coming out today. It's going to be talking. So they're going to meet tomorrow, and we'll find out they're going to do something on Wednesday. So that also is going to cause some great volatility in the market. So there's no better week to be here than this week. So we'll see how things work out. All right, let's get ready for the market. Open up, everybody. Now, once again, if you're watching on social media, you have you got that QR code in the top left-hand corner. You can take your phone, scan it. If you want to join our room, just make sure you subscribe to our channels, ring that bell, like us, and once again, just make sure you subscribe to all those channels, and you begin getting all alerts. In the meantime, let's get ready for the market. Open up, everyone, cyber traders. You see something, say something. And for all the new traders that are here, that are in the cyber group room, remember, you're not here to trade. You're here to watch. Just watch everyone and see how they think for themselves, because that's what it's all about. All right, guys, good luck, everyone. We'll be back in 15 minutes before the market opens up, and get ready for the market open up. I'll see you then.